Let's get ready while I rush to a client's house to do a couple tattoos for a bachelorette party. So I only have about 10 minutes to really throw on anything, but I am rushing because I went to my studio to take these people as clients. And of course they're in town for a bachelorette party, which means they are not able to reschedule, but my door lock died. So here we are. Side note, I have no clue why people fucking use this stuff. This stuff sucks. I just put it on and I have to go wash my face now. I get to work today and I'm opening up, getting ready to set up, and I have my clients on the way. Luckily, they were running about 15 minutes late, so it gave me a little bit more time, and my door stops working. So naturally, I freak out, right? I am trying to figure out if my landlord has an extra key, what happened. Basically, the buttons are making sound. It just won't unlock. So once I get a hold of my landlord, she let me know that unfortunately that lock came with the previous business owners, so there is no key. So once I get a hold of my landlord and find out that there is no key, I think, okay, well, they're about to be here in 5 minutes. I need to call them. After getting a hold of them, unfortunately, they were already in the parking lot. So I had to let them know that the locksmith is going to be on his way. But I had to find out their schedule. They're in town for a bachelorette party, so I can't just cancel. And I'm sure you guys don't know, but I book out months in advance, so there's nowhere to really push people. As soon as I get a hold of them, I obviously offer to refund their money and their deposit. This is my fault. So I offered that, and then I also offered, once I get the lock undone, would you want me to even reimburse you, or do you want to come back for your tattoo? Can I come to you? How can we make this right? So luckily my clients are really cool, and they said that they would be totally fine to reschedule for later in the day if I can make it work. So I called the locksmith. Luckily he's about 15-20 minutes away, so he says he'll be there in 45 because he has to go home and get his stuff. But what I didn't realize is they just jimmy rig it open. So he gets the door open, which is great, but then I just think I still have clients to worry about, right? I have a whole day to reschedule, and how am I gonna even fit them in? Luckily, I end at like 5 o'clock on Fridays. I don't go much later than that. So I have a little bit of wiggle room, and I don't start until 11. So I have all of tomorrow morning. But who wants to go out on a Friday night and wake up and get tattooed at 9 a.m.? Nobody. So I get a hold of them, and luckily they're staying in an Airbnb right down the road in Old Town Scottsdale. So I live like literally 10 minutes away. So I start to pack up my stuff while the locksmith is there getting everything open. Luckily, homeboy was very quick, if you guys are even curious, but instead of the other stuff, I use this, which glides on so well. I just wish they made it more than in a travel size. So next step is I pack up my car, I get ready, and I ask them what time I could come over. Luckily, it gives me like an hour break. Then I realized I hadn't eaten for the day, which if you know and you tattoo, you definitely have to eat. Otherwise get a little shaky, and nobody needs a shaky hand. All right, I gotta run out the door, but I'll let you guys know how it goes.